Okay, so I'm on the expressway now, and so yeah, the engine is a little bit, the oil temperature is still low, so I'm not pushing it out. But however, right now at 3,000 RPM, no, it's not doing that. You know, but once I tried, I noticed, I observed just seconds ago. Once I tried to push it a little bit hard, now you see, it started doing that again. At 3,500, it's doing this. You know, it's as if it wants to go, it wants to move power to it wants to move power to it. So, but I want to push it. Let the oil temperature come up a little before I will now push it hard to see whether that check engine light will blink. And but before I do that, what's going to happen is I'll park by the roadside, press the throttle. Oh, okay, no, I need to wait for the oil temperature to come up. Before I want to push the throttle almost to 6,000 RPM to see if we do any misfire. You know. So I'll just keep driving until the temperature come up up to 90 degrees Celsius for the oil. Alright. Okay, so the engine oil temperature is at 90 degrees Celsius now. So it's much safer now for me to press it close to the red line. Normally I prefer when it gets to like 100 degrees Celsius, but at least at 90 degrees Celsius it's already warm. So let's see whether it will misfire when I do that. You see, it just moved effortlessly. No misfire. Let's do it again. Maybe hold it to 6,000 RPM. Nothing. No misfire. Nothing. You know. So I'm going to do a hard acceleration now, so you guys will see what it will do. Once you get to like 3,500 RPM, then to start, we'll find out. Initially, the first 2 times I pulled gear 1, gear 2, I think it was like gear 3 that I now started feeling it. But the gear 1 and gear 2, even though they pushed to like 5,000 to 6,000 RPM, it didn't jerk or draw back. So, let me see. Once you start this blink, it means there's a misfire. Yeah, I can feel it. It's shaking. Could it be the spark plug? But the thing about spark plug is, spark plug when it's bad, it won't even allow you to push the car that as much. It wouldn't be as quick as it did that time I put it hard. You know. You see? Check engine light gone, misfire gone. So anyway, like I said, whatever happens, I'm going to drive this car till the fuel finishes. I have fuel, I have a spark plug I can use, swap in worst case scenario. You know. The one in my phone that I used, fine, let it fail. So as I'm driving now, it's okay. It's doing that then later, but not Misfire yet. I think it's only when I push it very hard that that thing will trigger. So let's try this. Do not buy this thing if you are not good behind the wheel. I only do that this on manual transmission. Even at that, it's still blinking. Even though I switch out the car, so it started it, it's still blinking. Let's try it again. Still blinking. Okay. So let me jump start. It's still flashing. Alright. So I'm going to the park, switch off, but this time I won't push it hard again. I'll just drive it normal till I get to my place. Then scan, see which cylinder is doing that. Maybe it's not even the fuel. Maybe it's not the fuel pump. Who knows? It could be anything. Okay, like I said, it all started after I did the AC repair. Right now, I had to even switch off the AC just to be sure that, oh, it's not the compressor that is dragging it, you know, this and that. Alright. You see? Misfire gone. Everything gone. I'm beginning to think this could be something else. Nothing to do with fuel delivery or spark plug. Because why do I have to stop the car for the Misfire to go away, even though I've switched out the engine? Basically the same thing. It's as if something else that is causing this. That doesn't want me to speed with the car. So it's as if it works with the vehicle speed sensor. Beginning to think it could be something more that is making the once it senses a particular speed, not necessarily at higher RPM. If it was at higher RPM, if higher RPM is the cause, that time I did it with the engine station, and yeah, the engine will misfire, will do all those things. But this one is only when the vehicle speed increases, then it comes up. Right? See. Okay, so I'm going to monitor the situation and get back to you guys. Okay, so I'm back home. So I want to read the engine ECU. Now let me see if there's any fault stored. Of course, what I'm expecting is that clutch, what's it called? Cruise control, or clutch pedal sensor, cruise control sensor that is absent. Since I put manual transmission ECU, let's see. Downstream auxiliary sensor fault, front plate catalyzer. That one I always ignore. This one, it's pointless because the catalyst there is not the OEM. So ever since I got the car, it's always showing me this. It's always showing me that sign. So then with that, when you didn't even have catalyst there, so eventually I put the aftermarket, so it's still showing, so I just ignored it, and I checked it recently, it's still intact. So so it's still showing that cylinder 6. Look at it. Cylinder 6, intermittent form, misfiring on cylinder 6. Wonder what's going on that cylinder 6. Intermittent form, mission regulation at low at Regulation limit, low cylinder, mixture too rich. I hope that catalyst is okay, because I haven't actually looked at that catalyst on cylinders bank 2. It's still OEM. Okay, no, I did. When I did the conversion, I think I looked at it. I used my special camera to check. Did I? I'm trying to remember, because I know I didn't remove the catalyst anyway. It was there, but I'm not sure I removed it. So it's still showing cylinder 6 misfire. Intermittent faults. I wonder why. Because remember the bank 1, I moved the spark plug and the ignition coil on bank 1 to that cylinder 6, which we are working well on bank 1 before I did that location. And now even the previous spark plug and ignition coil on the cylinder 6 that are now on cylinder 1, no issue, they are working well. Then I also later on removed the fuel injectors, service them. Those ones are the back. In fact, I now took the fuel injector on cylinder 6 and put it on cylinder 5. Took the one on cylinder 5 and put it on cylinder 6. Still, it's showing this misfire. Showing this cylinder 6 misfire. I wonder why. I removed the spark plug, check, and there's no sign that the rings are faulty. Normally with this cylinder, when there's these engines, when the ring break or oil consumption starts, yeah, you could tell. Or when your rings fail, piston rings fail, yeah, you could tell from the spark plug. Yeah, this one, no sign, even no smoke. No, the engine is not burning or it's not smoking. So, when I say I'll rule out the valves, still showing that cylinder 6 misfire. That's where the problem is. Okay, what else? Obviously not the spark plug. Obviously not the spark plug, because I moved it. Okay, so what's going to happen? I don't know. Because unless you want to tell me the engine is reacting to bad fuel by causing misfire only on cylinder 6. Does it make sense? Because right now it's not telling what is wrong. It just says misfire on cylinder 6. You're not saying whether it's the coil or the fuel injector. Okay, so I've seen it. So it's still cylinder 6 that is still causing this misfire. Let me clear the fault. It didn't even show the, what's it called, that clutch. It used to show it before, it didn't even show it this time. So I wonder why. It didn't show that clutch cylinder. Ignition. The car is okay, it's working well, just like every other one. Oh, it's okay. The car, the spark plug, that's what I'm saying. What? This is something mechanical, like valve or catalytic converter. If it's blocked, but then the sensor is not warning me. It has just telling me anything concerning the rear catalyst. So It has a downstream oxygen sensor there. It has never shown any sign of fault. So let's see. Let me see whether if I go to can scan it with engine running. Okay, I'll scan the engine. No, I know it won't show now. It won't show any misfire fault. No fault until pushed hard. A spark plug doesn't behave like this. The spark plug is bad. It's bad. Not a matter of until you push it hard before it does something like this. And the fuel pump is weak. If you start the car, press it down, it will even get to 6,000 RPM. Like I've tested here at idle. It will not. Okay. Alright, so I'll figure it out. I'll think of some whatever that will cross my mind. But I'm just pointing out things that will likely cause it, spark plug, catalytic converter, cylinder 6 valves, intake or exhaust valve, what else? Low fuel pressure, what else? Spark plug, fuel injector, those ones have been checked. What else? Could engine ECU do this? Anything is possible. The wiring harness, I checked it the second time I removed that place, so the harness is okay. I have a spare ECU. The reason why I didn't even want to bother with swapping it, remember this one is a used one I purchased. So who knows? But it's serving. But worst case, the reason why I didn't want to do that test is I don't want it to mess up. Remember the last time I did it, it added 70,000 kilometers. So unless if I were going to test the automatic transmission engine ECU for that came with this car, then it means I will have to disconnect the instrument panel, run it without it. Hopefully, I don't know. Anyway, but I don't see why engine ECU will do that. The thing, I have everything I need to diagnose this thing to know where the problem is. But then the easiest thing, the first thing to do is to even drive this car until fuel finish. So I won't have to, because right now, if you don't rule it out, you always be assuming, could it be? But the fuel looks good enough when I was removing it, so it shouldn't be fuel. So worst case, I'll swap in another fuel pump, see what happens. So I have everything I need. I don't need to buy anything until I find this fault, as long as it's not mechanical. So valve, I don't think valve should just give up like that when there's no cause for anything for something like that to happen. Okay, so keep you guys updated.